game screen. Just put myself in the corner. Go ahead and turn down the music. It's been a while. It has been a while. I think we played this, last May? And even then, that was just like a revisit, right? But yeah, as part of 1.0, they did like a big overhaul of the perk system. They added a few more things. They added the rest of the story, so now we can see how this whole thing ends, right? That's the big reason for me to return to this, right? To see how it all goes down. How will this tale conclude? There it is. Good old Genki, they were like, fine, we'll do it ourselves, and they made themselves a new Tokyo Extreme racer. They knocked it out of the park. Hey, you wonder if Canopus will be on the hunt? I hope we'll get to see Heretic Canopus. That'd be pretty rad. I still need to commission art of myself in like in that outfit. Okay, just let me make sure I select continue. I wonder if they show up a story scene right away, or if we gotta jump out here, but yeah, we're back. Right? Yeah, man. It's like coming back to a place you haven't been to for a while, right? Like 5 months later, we're back here again, back in this musty garage in Tokyo, staring down at this RX-8 that we covered up for a while, but we've thrown off the tarp and we're about ready to jump back into it. But you might have noticed, right? There's a few changes. If you'll look over up here, you can see the caps for CP and BP are way higher, right? Like remember how, you know, the old cap was like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 million, but now I can just like go up to 500 million, just like that. And I think BP was like a pretty low cap too, even if we never hit it before. But now you can soar up to 2,500 of it. Also, you can see in the skill menu, you can have more than one skill at a time now, so I have 2. And it looks like you can unlock a 3rd slot. So it's like your usual 3-slot skill slot system that most games tend to have. And you also have like a change bad name option. So you know, like how bad names before, you could only choose to swap between them after every night. But now they've added in the option where it's like any prefix and suffix you've encountered after like a certain version, you can just like swap between them, right? So got ourselves a pretty small list here for now. Oh yeah, I forgot I got a loser. Oof. Yeah, welcome back, Full Throttle Magician. Or I could be like a Swift Attack Magician, right? Or I could be full-fledged, or I could be half-baked, or I could be like a Weekend Magician, right? I thought you would have been able to like scroll down it, but maybe I only have like five of each of these. But yeah, I'm gonna go full-fledged magician because, you know, that's kind of who I am now. All right, we'll decide. Okay. I did mention the perk trees, right? Because there's like a big overhaul here, right? The biggest one's not pictured here, but you remember how like BP used to be like a finite resource, right? You would only be able to get it like the first time you defeated a rival, so you had to be very, very discerning with how you spent it. Well, not so much anymore, because you can now re-challenge rivals and you'll still get like a small amount of BP, so they're pretty free to kind of upgrade what you want where you want. So to that end, right, I've upgraded just about everything up to the tuning system up to a certain point. Also got a lot of the driver perks or driver items and the various perks here too, right? And they've separated these out. So the perks here, they're like always active, right? I think like some of these you had to equip them before they could take effect, but like pretty much anything like related to cost or points gained is pretty much just like active all the time now, which is that's fine, right? Don't need to choose between like resource or enhanced performance. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, Swift Attack Magician sounds like your stats page in an RPG, right? That's like my subclass, right? I can be a Full Throttle Magician, right? can just go full all the way, or I could be like a swift attack magician. I duck in and out and then smacking you here and there, right? Every which way. Yeah, but they have like a greatly expanded set of stuff here, and yeah, they've added like a couple other different stats too. I believe it used to be just like attack and defense, but they also have things like toughness and like just SP in general. You can up that cap and a lot of stuff, and also machines, right? Now that BP is essentially infinite, you don't have to worry about, going down the wrong tree and locking yourself out of some like really good machines. Now you can just like get them all over time. Also, they added Honda. Now you can get Honda machines, so that's pretty cool, right? So yeah, that's pretty neat. So I believe here they've made a few changes to. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Okay. They added a lot more stuff. I hope those are, like, all new groups. I can't wait to encounter them, right? Looks like they've been taking notes on talented skill trees. Oh, my God. Could you imagine if they just, like, had procedurally generated skill trees? Just turn this game into a roguelite or something? Dude, what if they had, like, a Tokyo Extreme Racer randomizer? Would that even work? What were the guys, the people who are part of the one Heretic Canopus is in? Which group is that called? There were only like 3 of them, so that's it. No. Here we go, Desire. Here we can go in here. Look at that. Now you can. Now they have like a picture of the NPC in question. Here it's just like, your generic Desire NPC, but it's pretty cool. You can like kind of see it in full, and you can see the oh yeah, you can enter photo mode as well, so you can kind of just like rotate yourself around the machine and get a good look at it from all angles. It's rather amusing that the character in question also stays there. It's like a 2D cutout that's just like faces you as you spin around it, but that's pretty cool, right? Yeah, they also have a photo mode. I don't think that was part of this release. They've had this for a while, but oh yeah, they also have conversation playback, so can listen to the rival conversations, right? Oh, wow. They changed the font as well. I guess that's so they can fit, like, more text into one line. It's pretty cool, though. Yeah, I remember when Heretic Canopus was like, who are you staring at? His name is getting well known, so I thought there'd be fewer curious gazes. I'm fed up. I thought you were cute, you say? Even after hearing my voice and knowing I'm a guy, you still say that? You're something else. Yeah, I'm cute. A bad street racer dressed in cute outfits. That's Heretic Canopus. If we get on the course, I'll tear you apart, so look forward to it. I like how the music even changes, right? Just imagine yourself back in the parking garage. Yeah. Oh, okay. You can turn it on and off. Cool. Good stuff. Okay. See if they've added anything at the dealer. Yeah, look at like some of the prices of these later machines. Okay. I think that's enough putzing around in the menus. What do you say? Get back out there. We'll see if something happens. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. We already got ourselves just like a whole new rivals list to go and defeat. Rings, knife, and forks. Tokyo Jungle. Anyone remember that game on the PS3, Tokyo Jungle? Such an odd title, but oddly compelling. ASF, Changing State, Nayuta, Cool Energy, Family Business, Harrison, Chop. I thought that said Corp. Aquarium and Road Concerto. Okay. Well, we should probably ease ourselves back in, right? Maybe we'll start back at the C1 loop and go from there. There's a rival close by, so we can challenge them right away. OMG, they stole my car company name from Automation. ASF. It always takes it. That's the kind of thing that would have you kind of double back and glance again, right? When you're like, oh wait, no, that's a fictional thing. That's a fictional thing. All right, Legendary Tuner has something to say to us. Yo, how's it going? Not long ago, you looked like a total rookie fresh off the streets, but now you've really grown into a proper street racer. You beat Cinderella past midnight, didn't you? If a racer of her caliber acknowledged your skills, you might just have what it takes to challenge the legendary Swift Emperor. But that also needs Snake Eyes, who's hell-bent on revenge against Swift Emperor, and his crew Phantom 9 have got you squarely in their sights. The only ones who can match you now are the new generation's top racers, especially Eternal Polaris. I wonder what kind of power she's hiding. A new stage awaits, with new rivals ready to take you on. How'd you want to bet Legendary Tuner is also like a really famous guy? He's just gonna like throw off his code like, I actually am a legacy character as well. But I guess we'll have to find that out later. But for now, we race. For now, we race. Okay, there we go. I was trying to time that to be all cool, and then it turned out to not be cool. I'm like, oh well. Hey there, dainty monster. I challenge you to a race. Let's go. Yeah, this is like one of the things they added in later updates too. Now opponents will also have like skills attached to them as well, so that might mix things up here and there, right? In addition to like differing AI patterns that they can have. Now you have to maybe keep watch as to what they can do to you. Oh, uh-oh. Now we're good, I think we got Dainty Monster in the bag here. There we go. Win! We're off to a good start. First win. Or first race of tonight is a win. Let's go. On the prowl for more rivals. Ah, yeah. Almost 200 grand for that. Damn. Then again, this is pretty late game, so we'll probably want the payouts to be meaningful. Hey there, Rising Bear. How's about I pull you down for a bit so we can race? You up for that? Sure hope so. That also does mean that like one rival win can fund like a nitro refill and a tire restock in one go if you manage to win. And if not that, you could probably like just do a few other races here and there and you'd probably be good. Okay. Go right. Go into the outer loop. Uh-oh. You get Rising Bear into hurt range. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Nah, we're good. Just need to build the gap. These guys are pretty resilient, though, right? Even if you get ahead of them, their SP goes down slowly enough that you still have to be like extra careful while you're driving, right? Otherwise, you're just gonna get hard locked like that. Hey, Comedic Disruptor. I think you're new as well. I challenge. Oh wait. Oh, okay. You're a special racer. Got it. Which reminds me, there was one other thing they did also add. So, you know how like certain parts of the perk tree are locked out until you progress to a certain point in the story. Well, now they've added like an option for anyone who might not like that too much. Now they have like 2 different settings where they have like a challenge mode, which is your classic you know, you gotta hit certain points in the story before you can access more parts of the tree. Or they have another mode they call Enjoy, which is basically everything's open to you. You can go as far as you'll want, right? I think it's a pretty nice compromise. If people want to at least cap themselves at a point and be challenged all the way through, they can do that. And you know, if there's someone out there who just wants to maybe or needs, like, you know, to be able to progress and increase their power to beat the rivals that way, that's pretty cool too, right? They added a meter for your left and right, as well as your accelerator and brake. Oh yeah, they got a bunch of that too. I think this was like before the 1.0, but they also added like a different mode that makes it so that you have to pay attention to like your fuel and like engine levels as well, right? It's like a quasi-realism mode. I think they call it like a challenge mode, and yeah, enabling that gets you like extra points. Okay, this Pink Lily is no joke. Alright, I don't think we got this battle. Huh! Have a little sound as well if you're low on SP. That's nice. And a slipstream icon. Oh yeah, they have a slipstream icon as well. They also like show you your current amount of CP and BP on the bottom as well. I guess that's nice, so you know if you're like close to the cap or not. Man, these feel like the kind of guys where you do want to pop the nitrous early on so you can get that early lead. And you gotta play like super careful because, you know, collisions and stuff will still take down your SP by a lot. Good brakes are pretty necessary. Appreciate a good UI, yeah. It's like a good UI in multiple parts, right? A UI that tells you all the information you need to know, and also organizes it in a way that doesn't feel obtuse and confusing. And also, you know, there's a limit to that too, right? You don't want to clutter it with like too much stuff. It's like one of the reasons why people like the Ghost, Sucker Punch's Ghost series a lot, right? Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yote, because they do like keep UI elements to a minimum, right? Like a good number of their indicator stuff, they have they convey it through like the in-game environment, which is actually pretty neat and artistic and cinematic and like really cool looking. So you can dig that, right? But you can also dig a UI that tells you everything you need to know. That's also very, very useful. Just enough information so you can make informed decisions. That's always appreciated. Uh-oh. I do appreciate that sound alert. Little warning sound to let you know, hey, you're low on SP. You might want to be careful from here on out. Damn. Okay, now we fight Digital Killer. Admittedly, I'm low on boost, so I might need to hit a parking garage and refill after this. Have they added some new music? They might have. I think this track might be new. Feels like each new sort of act in the story has like a new battle theme. This one has like sort of an underlying tension to it, right? Feels like you're at like a turning point in this whole story, right? Like something's about to go down, something big's about to go down, and you're gonna be in the center of it. You know, it would be really awesome if they released like a soundtrack on Steam. If you could get like the Tokyo Extreme Racer 2025 soundtrack. I believe some of the tracks are like reused from older games, which is pretty cool too. Probably a sign if you know, you can't tell like the new stuff from the old stuff, or you know, if it's been remixed or not. The music still holds up, still feels pretty fitting for a game of this style, you know? It works out. Okay, I think I need to pull up the map, because I need to find a parking garage. Okay, can I get to here, or maybe I need to perhaps pull off to another spot? Maybe I need to go all the way down here. I do like they have new symbols above the parking garages too. I'm assuming the orange speech bubbles means there's probably something significant to be found here. And then they got like little versus icons on top of others, probably means like there's some new rivals to race there. Alright, I think we're gonna leave the loop. We're gonna leave the loop and back. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Haneda Line downbound. Didn't expect that on the left there. Return of the Bastards! I wonder if that's like a local thing, right? Maybe like the word bastard doesn't quite have like the same gravitas that it does in some other places. Uh-oh. Did I go down the right direction? Okay, I think I did. I think I'm alright. I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll be fine. I had to drive a bit before we get to a parking garage, but that's okay. We can enjoy ourselves a nice high-speed drive through Tokyo, right? Do a little Tokyo Extreme driving. Sometimes it's not about the race, sometimes it's just about the thrill of the night, you know? It is kind of funny that the story is kind of like subdivided into 3 sections, even though you kind of have to like do everything in order to progress at all, right? It's not like you can progress each arc of the story individually, right? It's not like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, where you have 3 separate storylines that you can kind of go through at your own pace. You kind of have to accomplish each step of the story individually if you want to move on to the next act. Hey, it's just like how they built the story, right? You just have to roll with it. Roll with it. There is something nice about night driving. There is something nice, right? Because there's like, most of the time there's like fewer vehicles out there, and you know, just like the serene quietness of the night just hits different, you know? It's like when you look outdoors in the winter, right? When there's like almost nothing out there, just the fallen snow and you know, the empty landscape. It just, man, it's enough to make you go philosophical sometimes. All right, we're going to the parking garage. So I seriously need a nitrous refill. Also, I could do a few versus races here. Okay, but first let's converse with some folks. Like, the woman who cares about her hair. That's awfully specific descriptor. It's been a while since I came here, but listening to the conversations around here, it seems the rumors are true. It's about Midnight Rose losing. Yes, I can't believe she lost. So, who did she lose to? It might be rude to ask you, right? Yeah. Who could have possibly defeated Midnight Rose, I wonder? Shua Strong lost, Every Little Bit Warrior also lost. I've raced with those guys before, and both of them were quite promising among the recent up-and-comers. And it seems the one who defeated them is a guy named Full-Fledged Magician. Well, that's what they'd call themselves for now, right? Maybe they'll call themselves something else another night. I've only heard rumors about that guy. I've never seen him in person, but it seems he's been making quite a splash, so if I keep coming here, I'll probably meet him eventually. And you, could you tell me your name? It's, Strong Zero. Yeah, my name is Strong Zero. Yup. Now for all these other folks. I collect mini cars of the machines I've battled. It's like my mini car collection is my victory mark. Little trophy case. Revengeful White Knight. After I got sick, everyone told me to get out of the car. But look, I'm doing just fine. When you take away someone's drive, they quickly weaken. I'm going to keep racing. Yeah. You separate someone from their passion and their energy just like plummets sometimes. Manhattan Dreamer. When you have money, everyone flatters you. I'm tired of that world. Here, whether you're rich or not, they come at you mercilessly. The rush you get when you fend them off. It's addictive. Yeah, it was serotonin, dopamine, adrenaline, all that. Love Hunter. The beat of racing is similar to the beat of rock. I play my groovy rock tunes while keeping the rhythm of my driving. So, what kind of sound do you drive with? I like some Rise Against. I like a little, some other groups as well, right? Sorry, I'm just thinking of like Paper Wings, right? Paper Wings, the song that they featured in Burnout 3. I can't help but associate that song with like Burnout 3 now. That's why I remember that title so much. Okay. Can't Sai Accented Band? It's true that Harrison Corp has come to Shuto Expressway. They used to run on the Hanshin Expressway back home. They were said to be a really strong team, but I wonder what happened to their jobs and homes. I'm from Tokyo, so it's fine for me. Huh? This way's speaking. I learned it from TV. Ah, okay. Explains the question mark. Norwegian black metal and synthwave. Yeah, now that's a mix right there. Oh, and we have Angry Woman. Oh boy. Seriously, it makes me so mad. Men always extend their noses just because a girl looks a little cute. Yeah, I'm talking about Dirty Fox. She knows it and acts all pure and innocent. It's so calculating. My boyfriend battled her, and she damaged his car with her aggressive driving. But she got out of the car, bowed her head a bit, and he forgave her because she looked cute. It's so stupid. I kind of get that feel. Alright, let's refill the nitro system. Wow, look at that, just 14,000. Well, we're making like 6 figures. That's a drop in the bucket now. Look at all these new fellas to challenge. Oh man, we're gonna be here for a bit. Hey, you there. I saw you. You're driving a pretty good machine. I'm Tempo General. Nice to meet you. But right away, I want to battle you. Is that okay? Of course it is. I think I need to battle you anyway to fill out my objectives list. Heh, sounds like Dirty Fox is related to me. Maybe you're a long-lost sibling or a distant cousin. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's see how badly I get walloped. Any moment now. Now, here we go. Oh, wow. Pretty sick livery they got. Oh, you're driving side by side now. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. I like that. That's neat. I like it. So no one's really starting with an advantage, unless you like count like cars in the front as an advantage or not. Alright, Tempo General's kind of keeping up, though. Oh, boy. I have to be at the top of my game if I want to defeat Tempo General here. They must have had like some sort of damage protection skill active. I'm doing like insane burst damage to them. Either that or they're like running into stuff. It could be that. There we go. Look at that. 250,000 points for defeating that guy. And the nitrous refill was 14,000. I'm glad that price hasn't gone up. Wow, frustrating. You came at me like that. I feel a bit outsmarted. Well, it was a good experience, but it's still just the first match, right? There's going to be a next time, right? It's like that one Star Wars meme, right? There's going to be a next time, right? Right? Unfortunately, unless you're like really farmable for credits, I don't think I'll be back. Sorry. Okay, who's next? Assault Eki guy. Wait, no, I already defeated you. All 7 I already defeated you. Okay, here we go. Wow. Nami Yoke? Is that how you pronounce that? Politics. Got a pretty sick livery too. Hey, looking for opponent, huh? I'm Nami Yoke Politics. If you like, I can be your opponent. We, Harrison Chop, are from Kansai on a long-term expedition. I'd love to see the skills of Tokyo street racers. Are you ready to battle? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, you also say, alright, let's go? Alright, let's go. They're here to study the techniques of the Tokyo street racers, and then adapt it into their own Kansai style. See, you're getting to race the high-end card now with those R35 Skylines. Oh yeah, right? It's just the escalation of things, you know? There we go. All we need to do is just bob and weave through traffic. Let Nami Yoke do a few unforced errors here and there as we slowly drain their spirit. Man, it's a pretty good starting spot, because it's like a really long straightaway, some really gentle turns. That's the kind of environment I'm good at. Just hold accelerator and go really fast. The unga bunga of driving. You're good. I don't think I'm that slow either. Next time, one more. Just one more match. Just one more match, right? Right? Okay, who's next? If anyone? No, we've encountered everyone else here, apparently. Alright. See if there's anyone new to converse with. There's some folks. Alright, Imagine. What do you imagine when you're driving your beloved car at full speed? Actually, I think you mean machine. Okay. You're not just pressing the accelerator, right? Yes, imagine. I mean, yeah, I'm focusing on the road too, right? Because you don't want to smack into a car or the side of the road, because that would be pretty worrisome. Imagine the beauty of air flowing along the streamlined body. Imagine the intensity of tires gripping the road. Imagine the strength of the suspension supporting the body while creaking. Have you considered writing for a car commercial? Damn. Imagine a hamburger steak loaded with cheese. I guess I'm a bit hungry. Ha ha ha. Okay, that was alright. That was pretty funny. Nishi Nagahori Justice. I quit a public servant job and came to Tokyo, so I can't go back until I've made a decent record here. I see. Last flight. Even if I don't have time, I make sure to take breaks at the parking area. Unlike flights, there's no one to take over for me in my car. Are you a pilot? Huh. Interesting. Incentive Joker. Joker in his later years, maybe? I used to think there's nothing money can't buy, but for everything else, there's Master Granok. But spending the most money on my machine doesn't make me the fastest man. That's the fun part of battling. Yeah, money can't get you all the way there. Oh, hey, Angry Woman has something new to say. Why are there so many pickup artists among the racers? Lemon Flavor from Neo Limited and Master Position from The Wanderer are particularly annoying ones to watch out for. But this guy called Tornado of Love is definitely going on blacklist too. Yeah, no, that's annoying. I came here to race, getting hit on with lines like, hey miss, haven't we met before? And having contact info shoved at me is just plain annoying. That said, his driving skills were legit. He's quite the formidable opponent. His gas pedal work was flawless, natural as breathing, light and effortless. His cornering sense in particular was exceptional. Nah, I get it. Everyone, there are some people out there who seem to treat the world like it's Tinder or something. Like, man, I'm just here for a good time. I'm not here to be your speed dater or something like that. Nah, I get that. Quite the mouthful there with that name, sure was. Okay. Should I do a tire change as well? One of my tires is empty yellow. It's only 35,000, so why not? We'll do that. And okay, 14,000 is it's a flat fee for a nitro refill. It's not like you get like a prorated amount, right? It's not like it costs less if you have less nitro to refill. Okay. All right. Oh, they did add another thing that's actually kind of neat. Actually, sorry, let me go back in here. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's like another thing. Okay, I guess we can only go back out here, which makes sense. All right. Yes, we will enter from here. Turns out there aren't like many rivals down that way, so we'll probably have to take the long way around. Maybe we can battle like some old dudes along the way, right? Let's take a real quick glance. Okay. There's like one new fella, but they're really far away. We might not even be able to reach them before we reach a junction. We'll see. We'll see. You get that in the bar at cons and stuff, just minding your own business, and then it's all like, hey, winky face, haven't seen you here before. Are you single? Oh, man. Yeah, no, that's irritating. Yeah, especially when you're like sat down, you're very clearly not there to converse with someone, and someone's just like trying to slide into your space all like that. Like, please leave me alone. Thankfully, I have never had anyone hit on me while I was like cosplaying as a con. Consider myself fortunate for that. Although there was this one time I was like with my sister at a con and we were like walking home, right? And I was like dressed in my cosplay, right? Think of like say like Mio from K-On!, right? And there were like some people who were going like "Boy, Kion," right? Because that's like the phrase that Mio is associated with. And my sister was just going, "Hey, Azure, are they like catcalling you? Are they catcalling you?" I'm like, no, they're not. They're not catcalling me. It's just like a reference to the show that my character's a part of. Like, don't worry, it's okay, right? It's just a little fun thing. They're not trying to like harass me or anything. It's all right. Yeah, that was a fun time. Quite the drive. But I see a green triangle coming up soon. Depending on our level, maybe I'll just like battle him real quick and get a little extra money from him. Random comments sometimes. No, that is a pleasant one though, right? When someone just like says out of nowhere, "Hey, you got a cool shirt," or "Man, your costume's like godlike," right? That's a good feeling, right? That's when you know you did something right? Even if it was just like putting on a cool shirt, you're like, yeah. Good thing for the day, right? It's always nice when that happens. Has it happened to you recently? You're like wearing a shirt or something, someone just like passes by you and they're like, "Your shirt's cool," right? Or "I like your shirt." It's quite the contrast, right? I only got like 20,000 points from that guy. Compared to like the hundreds of thousands I was getting from the later competitors. Wild, right? I'll have to approach another rival soon. Ha! Dangering Red. Level 4 rival. Alright. Basically just like shaking them down. We're like the shakedowns of Tokyo Xtreme Racer, right? Like if you don't know Mr. Shakedown, right? He's like an enemy you could encounter in Yakuza 0. He's like a super tough, super durable enemy, and his whole gimmick is that if you lose against him, he just takes all your money. I feel like we're kind of like that, right? We're like this unstoppable behemoth of a racer to most of these other rivals. We're just like shaking them down for all the money they got. Ad break mode. So I'm just gonna race. I'm just gonna race a little bit. Yeah, these old guys have their different theme music as well, right? Depending on which arc they were introduced in, they'll have something different playing. Another win. Yeah, look at that. A lot more points for doing a long run. Although we're at a point where I could basically go infinite, right? Until like the game either kicks me back for a story scene, or I'm like, yeah, you know what, that's enough for this night. Did I stop in here? Nah, I think I'll be fine. Unless, or you know what, maybe I should. There were some versus battles in there I could do. Excuse me, I need to hit up the parking garage real quick. You guys don't mind, right, if I drive the other way? Don't do this at home, folks. Or should I say, don't do this in like a real life highway, alright? I'm only doing this because it's a video game. The cashier at the Express supermarket asked about my Sona hoodie. Ooh, nice. It's always fun. You have some new fellas to talk to. I wonder if this is new. Like, they have like the NPCs just kind of standing around the area, waiting for you to converse with them. Friendly woman. Things have been pretty hectic lately, huh? I mean, with the racers who make this place their main battleground. For the past few years, each team had their own stance and territory, or home turf, I guess you'd call it. Everything was kind of divided up, and things were pretty calm overall. But then, full-fledged magician shows up, and suddenly everyone's all fired up. The supercharge that this area needed, huh? Just 20 years later, suddenly we got ourselves a new entry in the series. Or something like that. Sure, there are new teams popping up here and there, but the teams rolling at the top level right now, they've been racing these roads as their main battlefield for ages. So when some new face suddenly appears and beats them before they even know what hit them, well, that's gotta hurt their pride, right? Had to get that. I heard some of the teams that lost are desperately searching for full-fledged magician trying to get their revenge. So, watch yourself, full-fledged magician. They gasp! She knows who I am! Old school racer. I heard Roulette Guy number 3's ride got a massive upgrade with help from the leader and his brother. Now he's going around and calling himself Roulette Guy V3. That's pretty good. And no, V3 doesn't mean V-type 3-cylinder engine. Apparently it's because he was modified by number 1's technique and number 2's power. If that doesn't make sense, go ask that tokusatsu nerd Sentai Silver. It's a combination, right? As you expect, if you battle Roulette Guy V3, Roulette Guy number 1 and Roulette Guy number 2 will probably stick their noses in. You're tight with those guys, right? Why not humor them for a round? Huh? How to find him? Well, he should already be tearing up the Bayshore route. If you haven't run into him yet, it's just bad timing. So I'd have to be there during a certain day? I had a woman at the bus stop start talking to me like, my grandson goes to the fur meets, do you go as well? And it turned into this whole thing. Oh man. It's always interesting, right? When the conversation goes into an interesting direction, or you realize like the two of you have more in common than you thought, and you're really able to just like get in depth with the things you like. That's gotta be a good feeling. Trance Drive. Did you beat Midnight Rose? I admired her. Someday, I want to beat you and report it to her. You're gonna beat me like a Jet 2 holiday? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna. Okay, moving on. Spike Moon. Yo, got some good parts. Interested? Don't ask where they came from. That's boring. Don't sweat the details. I got them off the black market. Oh, reminisce of Hippocrates. Hippocrates? Hippocrates? It's a mouthful. Oh, okay, you're a doctor. That explains a lot. Crimson Fang from 2 Limit is my older brother. He's also a surgeon, team leader, GTR driver, and popular with women. I always want to compete with him on the same level. Wow. Got an uphill climb there, damn. Don't ask, they fell off the back of a truck. Yeah, exactly. Ice Axe Noboru. Oh, hey. Sorry for making you listen to my complaints the other day. Huh? What happened after that? Well, this is a recent story, but Gentle Arm Sake removed the passenger seat to lighten her car. My dream of sitting in her passenger seat has been shattered. By the way, when Shuto Flirt saw her stripped down car, he was also disappointed. He must have been dreaming the same thing as me. And so ends that, plotline, huh? Sad man. I focused on tuning the power unit, but the performance didn't improve as much as I thought. I was in trouble. Then I was told if I don't tune the exhaust system and intake system together, the performance won't improve. So I reluctantly dipped my savings to tune them up. I'm living a tight budget for my car. Yeah, cars maintenance can get pretty pricey. Just having a car in general kind of eats into your budget. Woman who cares about her glasses. NA refers to an engine that uses natural aspiration without a supercharger, using negative pressure in the cylinders. It's also called non-turbo or naturally aspirated. When tuning an NA engine, you enhance the intake, exhaust, and combustion efficiency to the limit. It's often compared to training the body with a top athlete. Ooh. Oh, you weren't listening? No, I was fascinating. I was listening, I swear. I must have overstepped the mark. Okay. Saw the versus sign flashing, so there's new folks here. Ah, hey, Raspberry Kiss. Oh, another pretty neat livery. So, that's your machine? I've seen you've done proper weight reduction. I don't mind racers who pay attention to details like this. I have a feeling she's gonna say the same thing no matter what machine we were driving. With a machine like that, I'll battle you. How about it? Yes, let's do it. Let's make this an intense experience. Ah, yeah, okay. So you're all about the innuendos? The 350Z is so Cadbury's purple, yeah. It's exactly that kind of foil wrapper, right? Just needs like a little yellow and a little blue and green and red to complete the ensemble. Oh, snap! Okay, you're like a boss. Okay. At least you get like a big introduction. Oh, you're a wanderer. And apparently I've met the criteria to challenge you. Alright, side by side. Aha! Yeah, we're on a straightaway too. Unless you got like raw power. You might... oh, no, Raspberry Kiss is catching up. Uh-oh. Think I need to step it up. Come on, step it up. Oh god. I need like lots of traffic yesterday. That's right, come on, hit something. Hit something. Need to build that lead. Alright, I think we got it. We got this. We got this. Man. Wanderer defeated. Ooh, they give you a notification for that too. Okay, that's pretty cool. That deserves a special notification for sure. I wonder if they have like something like that for bosses and teams as well. I hope they would. Ah, I lost. How frustrating. You're quite good. But these emotions broaden my acting range, so I'll thank you for now. Alright. There you go. A wanderer felled, and I didn't even realize it. Until they told me. Ah, everyone else here is already is old hat. Oh my god, there's so many new people to talk to. Looks like we'll be able to talk to them. Okay. College student looking man. Raspberry Kiss shows up here at Daiko parking area from time to time. Pretty lucky to meet a famous actress like her, right? I hear there are plenty of pathetic guys who challenge her to battles and get turned down. What idiots! Everyone knows she won't battle machines that have been stripped down for weight reduction. Yeah, yes, I totally did that on purpose, for sure, yeah. Once again, that one meme, right? Raspberry Kiss just like shaking my hand. Good job on reducing the weight of your machine. Me who just like slapped parts onto my RX-8 to increase the stats, right? Man, knowledgeable about athletes. Flying Fish of Shuto Expressway. He'll come out if you defeat Commander Swimmer Yuto. He looks up to Swimmer Yuto as a senior, but he only battles with opponents driving an RZ-34, so keep that in mind. A lot of these wanderers seem to require you to drive a specific machine, huh? Ah, here we go, Magnificent Maid. Oh my, how dare you stare at people without hesitation? Do I look that strange to you? How rude. Sorry? You don't normally see someone wearing a maid outfit. Right, if someone is wearing a maid outfit, you probably assuming, oh, it's gotta be like some sort of convention going on, right? At least that's what I would think. Alright, Red Storm. Do you need something from me? Nope, nothing at all. We're good. Loyal Butler. Do you need something from me? Unfortunately, my master is waiting for me. Excuse me. Have a good day. Trance Drive. Huh? I don't look like a street racer? Really? Oh, I get that a lot. It seems my personality changes when I grab the wheel, so don't hold back during battles. I will not. Talkative man. The other day, I heard a familiar voice at the parking area. I don't mean a friend was there. It was a great voice you'd hear in movie dubs or TV commercials. I'm a movie buff, so I checked it out, and sure enough, it was the voice actor Shigeru Atsugi. He's called Playful Gentleman on the Shuto Expressway. I got a chance to see their machine. They've intentionally modified a front-wheel drive car, an Excella, into a drift-spec vehicle. Quite an interesting person. He even did some fan service for me, a complete fanboy, so I became an even bigger fan. Cheerful man. The Bayshore line with its long straights is perfect for testing top speed. You can say that again. My machine could hit 250 kilometers per hour, but how about yours? Rumor has it some guys are hitting 300 kilometers per hour. Who will earn the title of fastest on the Bayshore? I'm also aiming for the top speed. Good luck with that. Someone's lost her in a maid cafe. Maybe. Just maybe. Okay. Is that everyone? Yeah, that's everyone. Alright, do I need a nitrous refill? Yes, I do. I'll pay up another 14,000 for another tank there. Fill me up, and we're gonna go back out in the course. Yeah, we're pretty close to a new guy. We'll be able to race them next if we can catch up. You know what is one thing that is unfortunate about this game? I guess they must have brought it up. They said they would try to implement it during early access, but it doesn't seem like they're gonna go forward with trying to implement leaderboards anymore. They said that they couldn't find a way to like make it reasonable without all. They couldn't find a way to like make it cheater-proof enough. So they were like, yeah, okay, we're not gonna do leaderboards, right? Which is unfortunate, but oh wait. I'm sorry, did I go in the wrong direction? I wanted to go in the other direction. Can I just, like, re-enter the parking garage, actually? Sorry, y'all. I need to turn around real quick. I wanted to go in the other direction. Someone's lost for the maid cafe. Someone's lost on the Shuto Expressway. Hopefully I'll be able to drive back to the entrance and, go back that way. Thankfully, there's like no penalty for doing something like this. How far back do I have to go? Or like quite a distance, huh? Hey, yo, what? I just happened to run into someone else. Okay. Are you like the team leader of a team, perhaps? Oh, Wanderer. And you just like automatically challenge me? Or okay, no. I just happened to run into them the first time, so they're giving me the introduction. Is it me, or are those brakes a bit squeaky? They do sound like they could use a little oil, huh? A little extra brake fluid. You know, one of the cars I used to drive had like really squeaky brakes. They were so squeaky, like you'd step on the brakes, you could like just hear them from really far away. It was pretty wild. I imagine like super annoying for anyone who was like outside and just had to listen to it in full. Like luckily we got like the muted sounds because yeah, we had the muted sounds because, you know, we were like inside the car, but if someone outside, they would just have to like hear that in full. And like, ugh. Alright. The super grating on the ears. Alright. Is this like the part where I can enter the garage? Yeah, looks like it. It had the giant peace sign. I could have turned in earlier, but I just wanted to make absolutely sure. Sounds like you needed some copper paste on them. Here we are. The way it just like speeds through the exit. Like, normally you'd probably want to slow down, but yeah, alright. Now we can go this way, and unfortunately the person we wanted to catch up to is like a lot further away, but we'll get to them. We'll get to them, right? Come heck or high water. See, this is why you should pay attention to the map icons. That way you don't go in the opposite direction you intended to go. Me. It's up there with the loud screech you get from a rupee fan belt. Oh god. If you hear something like that, that's usually a good sign that you should probably check it out or get it into a shop post-haste, right? That's not the kind of stuff that you can just ignore, you know? Like, if you do ignore it, it's just gonna get worse and worse until it becomes a really big problem. That's the thing with cars and stuff, right? If there's something up with it, you usually want to try to get it worked on early on, because, you know, the earlier you catch it and take care of it, the easier it is to kind of get it back to a good state. It's like when you see a crack in the windshield, right? You see like a tiny little crack or a chip or something, you should probably get that worked on right away, because you know it's gonna grow, right? Yeah, leave that crack alone, it's just going to expand until it kind of takes over the entire windshield, and then you have like a much more expensive problem on your hand. Crack on the windshield. That could be like a metaphor for life, right? Just take care of any issues that you might see early on, because if you leave them unchecked, they might get bigger and bigger. There you go. Break out the spare tights for a makeshift belt. That was probably a plot point in the show or a movie somewhere, right? Someone had to take off their nylons to make to MacGyver like an engine belt. Probably see like a comedic anime scene coming out of that, right? Someone who's like known for their thigh highs gonna be like, "What? You want me to take off my socks? Please, it's the only way we'll be able to get where we need to go." Alright, fine, I guess. Alright, Sakai Victory here's playing a little rougher. Alright. they're kind of keeping up as... Oh. No, we're good, we're good. They didn't pull ahead, even though they had, like, every opportunity to do so. Alright, I'm slowly building a lead, so as long as they don't, like, suddenly lose speed or anything, I should be okay. Wait, are they catching up? Well, they were catching up, but they're not catching up anymore. Oh god, I need to brake and wait for the other blue arrow to pass me as soon as I defeat Sakai victory. There we go. Alright, just gonna pull over to the side real quick. Haha, 14,000 drift points. Yeah, thanks for that. Oops, my bad. You should be okay, right? Don't worry about me. I'm just gonna wait for a rival to pass by here. Yeah, I won't be symmetrical or match. Although in anime, that's really not that much of an issue, you know? And cause yeah, like asymmetry is also an in thing, you know? You don't have to be a quirky character to have different length socks or, you know, different length sleeves or two-tone like clothing items and all that, right? I mean, just look at Tidus, right? He's like about as like a heroic main character as it gets, and certainly sports an interesting pair of pants. Shorts? Shorts? Chance? Alright, they're coming soon. I could have just reversed to meet them faster, but... yeah. A little cooldown time is nice, right? Hey, 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 hey. Sumori True, are you in the mood for a race? Well, we're gonna race anyway. Alright, I think I'll be okay with this one as long as they don't slow down all of a sudden. Then again, that seems to be most of these races. I'm usually okay as long as they don't, like, crash into something. Oh, wow, okay, they're catching up. Alright. Gotta bring the heat. Oh my god, they're like right on my tail. Oh jeez. Woo, okay. Had me a little worried there. Holy moly. Thought they might have had my number for a moment. Tokyo Extreme Racer is actually a horror game. That's why I'm playing it in October. Haha, haha, no, I'm kidding. Alright, is that Shimo Bashi Cowboy? Oh, Shiomi Bashi Cowboy. Oh, you're gonna yee her your last haul tonight. Yeah, got him. Oh wow, okay. Usually got like absolutely rocked early on. Well, thanks for your points. I must now go on to find a new challenger. Who's next? Oh, it'll probably be Enticing Gaze. I need a little palate cleanser. After a couple of high-level rival battles, I need to just get myself a little handful extra points here. Yeah, that's right. Be a good little person. and give me my points when this is all done. Thanks for that. Alright. About to hit another junction. Oh, wait, no, we can't transfer back. Just have to keep going this way. Yeah, we're not gonna run into any parking garages soon, so I can't transfer that way either. Looks like the next fellow we're going to run into is a Wanderer. Unless I decide to transfer over to here. Which might not be a bad idea, because we do have like a bunch of rivals here in the north that we can go take on, so. They missed a crossover with Tokyo Ghoul. Well, with the livery editor, you can make your own Tokyo Ghoul crossover, right? Maybe it's not the actual character, but it'll probably be the closest thing you can get. Alright, Red Moonlight, I'm here to get your points as well. See, now that the cap is like 500 million, I'm willing to just like challenge everyone, right? Don't have to worry about points just like disappearing into the ether. I can just take everyone on, you know, everyone I feel like. It's all good. Could have transferred there, but yeah, it doesn't matter. We're gonna return to the loop one way or another. Oh, the kind-hearted assassin. I like how you can be like just screaming down the road towards the rival, but yeah, you hit the high beams and then you just like speed all the way down right away. Kind of funny. Another one bites the dust, metaphorically. Got my speedometer. It seems like I can hit about 260 on a good day. Oh wait! I saw a blue triangle on the other route I can take. Just gonna swing back around here. Just get things checked off the list. I do appreciate it when video games just let you be video games, right? When they're not like completely committed to realism. Like, this game does not care if you drive the wrong way forever. Right? If you need to get to the other part of the road and you want to like double back and drive the wrong way, you're totally free to do so. 14-second race, GG. Wow, was that quick, huh? A decisive blow. Let's see if I can deliver another one to this new foe. Racing Blue Wave. Ah, you're part of a new faction. Tokyo Jungle. Ah, alright. So, what's your favorite animal in Tokyo Jungle? I personally like going out as the house cat, because I think it's just hilarious to bring the house cat to full power, have it challenge even the mightiest foes of the Tokyo Jungle. Damn, was that a flawless victory? Managed to defeat him without a single hit to my own spirit. Yeah, how you like me now? Okay. I can go here and can challenge that hollow blue triangle. I forget what that means. Is that like a team leader or a boss? I shouldn't be facing any bosses yet. I don't think I've met the criteria for that. Oh no, that might mean you're. Yeah, okay, you're a wanderer. I can't challenge you. Okay, I've already challenged you. Is there anyone I can challenge in this direction? No, not really. Alright. we're switching lanes. We're gonna go the other direction so we can go battle a couple more foes. Man, this would be quite the Mario Party minigame, just like oncoming onslaught or something like that. Is this how I... So if I go the Haneda line downbound, will I be able to take another ramp that will take me to the outer loop in the other direction? Or maybe I should just, like, take the long way around. Maybe I'll do that. There's some other rivals in the other loop I can challenge. And I'll hit a parking garage as a bonus, so I can swap out my tires and refill my nitrous too, because I kind of need that. It'll work out. I probably could have challenged those other 2 blue triangles down there, but we can start from the top, right? We can start from our top and work our way down. Although I kind of didn't do that actually, but well, we'll hit all the rivals eventually. We're at least enough to advance the story. That might be pretty good for catching up to that blue triangle, right? You see that one there on that route? Probably can catch up to them. I probably don't want to challenge anyone, right? I want to save my boost and my tire durability for the guy, right? I want every advantage I can get. But I challenge him. Now this is like a postcard-worthy shot here, right? This is the kind of shot you would see on a postcard. That cityscape in the night and all that. Oh yeah. Hey, there we go. Yeah. Okay, I guess we're not entering that parking area because we gotta go battle a dancing rabbit. It's time for a dance-off. First attack. There we go. The rabbit has been hunted. I like how I'm making like way more money from the win streak bonus than I am from like the base pay at this stage. Parking garage isn't going to be for a while, so should probably be very discerning with which rivals we battle here, right? Like maybe we'll let Tempting Amethyst pass on by, right? Because they're level 13. Time to put that rabbit in the pie. Rabbit pie. I've never had a rabbit pie. I'm sure it's pretty good. I think most people in the States see rabbits as pets. And even wild rabbits are like maybe a bit too cuddly to like actually hunt. Uh-oh, can't actually challenge you. Alright. And there we go, an entrance to a parking area. Hey, maybe we'll find some new people to challenge here. But first, let's talk to some folks, like this Flashy Man. Enthusiastic man. Yo, 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 this is insane. I heard the Juicy Heaven crew got taken down. I mean, their leader, Tempting Amethyst, used her American-trained counseling skills to read her opponents like an open book. Even with a bit of a performance gap, there's no way you'd normally be able to beat that. Yeah, I heard about it too. And it's not just them. Word is, tons of other teams have been getting wrecked. For real? Man, I kind of looked up the Tempting Amethyst, so this is hitting me hard. So, who's this guy on the winning streak? Anyone ID'd him yet? You ever seen him? I actually saw him once in the parking area. He goes by full-fledged magician, and man, he's just some regular dude. I was doubting my own eyes, like, is this really the guy everyone's talking about? But that's the guy who's been crushing rivals left and right, winning race after race. You can't take your eyes off what he does next. Look, I'm famous. Coolly analytical, man. The way I see it, it's not just the new teams we should be watching. Take Road Concerto, for example. They've strengthened their lineup by adding juniors from their leader's alma mater. The family team, Family Business, also went through changes. Their elderly former leader and his brother stepped down, but they brought in their granddaughter's husband, lowering the average age. Aquarium only accepts single members, so when someone leaves, it would normally be a cause for celebration. Don't bring up that guy. He got utterly crushed by the ex he once betrayed and can never show his face on the Shuto Expressway again. Hot damn! That's pretty big, yo. Quite strong and gamey like liver. I see. Shonan the Fair. The Shuto Expressway is always lively. I sometimes come here to relax, and every time I see new young faces, it makes me happy. Aww. Oh yeah, Gothic the My Lord. You're really strong. I came up with a cool line, but I didn't get a chance to use it. Oh, I know. How about I come up with a catchphrase for you? You say you don't need it? Really? Yeah, all I need is my own title. Unbalanced Ishi. I've been thinking my diet is unbalanced lately, so I've been taking a lot of vitamins. But I still felt unwell, so I went to the hospital and was told your liver is bad. Ooh. Oh dear. That hits ya. That hits ya different. Lone Jackal. I'm almost 40 myself. I wonder how long I'll keep racing. But the team has a history, so I can't let it go under. I used to worry about how to run faster. Now my main worry is to who to pass the baton to. The ever inevitable forward march of time. Mechanic looking man. Don't you think they're doing well? The guys from far away. They've been driving here for years and have solid skills, but even they can't fight the years. As we age, we lose stamina and can't maintain focus. Our vision narrows, and it's harder to grasp situations and make judgments. Still, staying here and continuing to drive is commendable. But as I said earlier, they have solid skills and rich experience as veterans. Don't underestimate them in battles. Woman who brushes up her hair. Good evening. How many times a day do you battle when you're on the course? I head back to the garage after about 5 battles. It's good to cool down properly and go at your own pace. Now that's a good rule to live by. Alright. Oh yeah, Silent Barbarian, can't challenge them. White Fox, you're a team member. Salty Dog, also a team member. White Cat, we have already defeated. Okay, let's go down the line. White Fox! Hey bro, do you need something from me? Well, it's gotta be a battle when 2 street racers meet on the Shuto Expressway. Yeah, it's like Pokemon battles, right? When we lock eyes, we gotta to fight each other. Are you ready to battle? Yes. Well then, let's go. Yes, let's. 1-on-1, baby. And hopefully you will be the one who gets smoked. Oh, I start behind you. Oh, wait, okay. No, this is side by side. They just did the in front thing to give you the full view without getting blocked by the other car. Oh yeah, look at that! I threaded the needle, baby. Yeah. All right, this one's like a little twisty and turny. more than usual. Alright, I think we got this. We got this, baby. Yeah! Victory! Win streak continues. Look at that. I'm getting 400,000 points for a win now. You did it, bro! But this isn't my full strength. One more time. Let's battle again. Man. I remember theorizing before that, like, another arc of this story is just gonna have you challenging every single rival again. I wonder if that's still gonna hold, or if they've decided on something else. How long are those trainers stood there waiting for you to come along to battle? You do wonder that. Okay, Salty Dog, you're next. Hey, are you training? I am Salty Dog from Tokyo Jungle. I work as a sports instructor. For a street racer, a healthy body and mind are crucial. Trained muscles never betray you. Let's check your training level in a battle. Let's get ready for the next battle. Let's go then. My muscles are pumped up for the battle with you. Let's go. I'm about to flex my machine and my driving skills all over you. I do imagine about those trainers, right? They're just like standing there day in, day out, right? Their sole purpose in life is to defeat this one up-and-coming trainer from that little-known town out in the corner of the world. And then maybe if they got like good dialogue or a good design or like good items or a good amount of money, they might get a callback if the game allows it. Otherwise, they're just there to repeat their defeat dialogue ad infinitum until the very end of time. You're amazing! That was a great run! You must have trained tirelessly. I won't lose next time! If there's a next time. Okay. Why don't I change the tires? I think we have the tuner here, so I think we could talk to them as well. Yo, is this your machine? It is. It's quite an interesting machine. If you let me tweak it a bit, I can make it faster. For this combination of parts, this effect might be minimal. There are compatible combinations for engine intake and exhaust systems. As it is, I can make it a bit faster. It's just a temporary tune, so the effect will only last for today. But if you want to drive faster than usual for the day, I recommend it. How about it? How much does it cost? Oh. 275,000, but look at how much I have. Even that much is still a drop in the bucket. Yeah, give me more power to the exhaust system. Special tune-up. Oh, they have a notification for that too. Nice. Well, just step on it and see. The rest is up to your skills. What you do next is up to you, but we're going back out there. Okay. Definitely want to go this way, right? I want to make sure to hit this loop in the right direction so that I can actually like challenge the rivals and not meet them the wrong way. So, yeah, I'll have to pay attention to that. Oh, and our current objectives list. Yeah. The rivals we defeated are kind of... they're a little spread out. I mean, there's like 3 specific factions that we've apparently defeated a lot of. We still have a few more to go. Yeah. It looks like we'll be spending a couple more nights here. Alright, it's not just one night, we'll be spending a few nights here. I'll at least play this game until, like, the end of the story and we see credits. Fun times. Okay, so I want to go in the inner loop right now. So it'll take me to the right direction. Alright, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Hey, look, I could battle Melancholic Angel again, but I probably don't want to. Look at that, level 21. Yeah, we're just gonna drive. Alright, we're just gonna drive all the way to the next blue triangle. Oh. You know, I wonder if someone's done a video that's like, it's like a boundary break, right? Someone manages to kind of like leave the car and just like take a really close look at these buildings. I'm just like really curious as to like what details they actually have, right? Like, how do the windows actually look? What do the interiors look like? Do the buildings have like a substantial amount of texture on them, or are they like mostly black rectangles with the occasional window here and there? Alright, looks like our next opponent is Meteor Yosuke. Gonna be battling someone from Rings. Alright, so all they have to do is like hit them and they'll drop all their rings, right? That's how this works. Alright, damn, this guy's keeping up. Holy moly. Hey, do you think you could just like run into a couple cars or maybe the wall a few times? That would be swell, thanks. Woo-wee. Damn, you put up a fight. You're gonna guess a lot of JPEGs with a few textures rendered. That makes sense. You're only seeing these buildings at a glance, so they don't need to put in like all the detail into it. Just enough to make it look like a building, right? To make your mind think it's a building enough. No, it would work. That would work. All right, who's our next opponent? That Mina Bird? All right. Livery's kind of sweet, though. I dig it. Okay. Yeah. I took that part pretty well. Oh no, smack the wall. Nah, it's okay, it's okay. I think we got this. We got like 90 meters on him. Okay, I want to keep going on the inner loop, so we'll take this junction. There's another blue triangle on this direction that I can go and challenge. Flying octopus, you know what, you can take it easy tonight. I feel like I'm gonna need all the nitrous I can get to take on these other guys. Damn. I've just been burning that boost. But hey, at like 14,000 points a tank, how could I not, right? It's a very renewable resource. Alright, Silver Angel is next. I do like that they have their logo just like off to the side. They don't want to make it their entire identity, right? Rings is just like a little part of it. If I remember correctly, this road has like a split in the middle that I need to keep an eye out for. Alright, looks like Silver... Oh, geez. Silver Angel is keeping up, though. Hey, so if you could, like, run into a thing real quick, that would be swell. Or, yeah, braking is fine, too. Alright. I'm gonna go to the... Aw, jeez. Alright, well, I did a number to them, so... we might have a chance. We might have a chance. I just need to... make sure they don't get ahead of me. Oh, man. Oh, that was close. Oh, my God. Woo! That was the closest I've gotten to losing so far, and... oh no. I think I pissed someone off. Tuner Hamada. Are you the team leader? Also, it looks like you no longer, like, start in front of them the first time around. which is kind of a bummer because that was like the only way I could probably defeat some of those rivals. Then again, given that you can kind of like uncap your skill tree progress, maybe that's not like too much of an issue anymore. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. There we go. Another win. Perfectly spawned traffic. I do feel like that. But now I have no nitrous, so I must rely entirely on my driving skills for this next opponent that I'm about to battle. Or I could just like ignore them and hit up a parking garage, but that's a long ways off. Might as well just see if I can defeat this fella. You know, you're just along the way. We're just along the way while I was hitting up the parking garage for a nitrous refill. Oh, Asura. Your whole name is just Asura. Are you like the same Asura from Asura's Wrath? So you must be like very, very angry. On that note, are we gonna ever see like Asura in like a crossover thing ever? I know there's still some fans out there of the guy. This one very, very angry dude. That makes sense. Okay. You're pretty good at this blocking thing. It does feel like for a lot of these opponents, if you can get ahead of them like really early on, you can kind of break them. Oh God, is Asura gonna deliver my first loss of the night? Oh, now I gotta be extra careful. Right, I got one shot. Should not miss this chance to blow. Oh my God! Oh, hoo-hoo. You know, if I lost that one, I probably would have deserved it. But it's okay. We go onwards. We move on. We continue. All right, which direction should I go? I think I had defeated most of the opponents on the loop. Alright, so if I head back north, I can go back onto that other spot, maybe catch the rivals up there. There looks like there are some guys down here I could probably take on as well. Although they are going in the other direction. And the ones that are going the same direction as I am are like super far away, so yeah, maybe I will go north. We'll just stick with the inner loop for now. Yeah, seat of my skirt moment. Absolutely. About ready to slip off and like just smack into the floor there. You know what? Well, we'll do a little cooldown here. Race Red Storm or Red Shout. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things we could do without. So come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. There we go. Ah. I'm guessing like the combo bonus is actually like a multiplier and not a flat increase, because I only got 80,000 even though I had like a really long win streak right now. I guess that makes sense. They don't want you battling like some level 1 schlub and getting like 100,000 credits off of it, I guess. Right. We'll leave Meteor Yosuke alone. Just gotta remember to hit up the parking garage so I can get another nitrous tank. Classic tune right there. Yeah. I gotta be in the middle if I want to hit up Hakozaki. There we go. little iffy, but I made it in. And we can talk to some new folks. Talkative Man. Mountain Man? Ah, he only appears on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Those are his days off. Well, he works delivering supplies to mountain huts. There must be more climbers on weekends. That makes sense. And delivering to remote areas. That must be quite the job, right? Just going out to Nowheresville and dropping off some packages there. Probably a bit scary too, right? To imagine like something happens to you out there, it might be a long time before someone realizes it, if at all. Bitter Orange. My car is old, isn't it? This was the car my mom drove when I was a kid. She used to take me to and from kindergarten in it every day. Cars hold a lot of memories, don't they? You could say that again, damn. Big Mum. Being a housewife and doing only housework is stifling. My daughter was right about that. Oh, are you with Bitter Orange? Rainbow Domino. Do you tune your machine yourself? I have a senior who's very knowledgeable about tuning. I get a lot of advice from him and tweak my machine. Well, he's 15 years older than me. Sometimes he says things like, just do as I say, which can be a bit annoying. Nah, I get that. Although on the flip side, sometimes the other guy just like either does not get it or maybe you don't have enough time to get into the specifics of it. It's like, just do this for now, right? Just do it for now and I can explain it later. Bird Eye. I love wild birds and I'm doing research on them in grad school. I don't keep them as pets though. I think they're amazing when they fly freely. That is true. Mechanic looking man. Hey, are you using a nitro system? From that look on your face, it seems like you're not quite mastering it, eh? Alright, let me give you a little advice. The nitro system is a mechanism that temporarily boosts output by enhancing combustion efficiency, and it's most effective during acceleration. In other words, it's more effective to use it during low-speed acceleration, like at the start of a battle, or when exiting a corner, rather than when the engine has already reached top speed. It's an important point, so make sure to remember it. Now, it's like about general racing game advice you get in other games too, right? Boost when you get out of a curve so you can quickly get up to speed. That's why, like, boost starts are a thing in some games. Hey, another mechanic-looking man. Are you mindful of the connection time? Tuning the clutch reduces gear change lag and makes it easier to maintain engine speed. If you're chasing speed, power alone isn't enough. By focusing on the clutch, you can shave off those critical seconds. So are these like the same guy, or are they just like identical twins? That's what I want to know. Do you know Masaru Yamaguchi's Bayshore Daybreak? It's a popular car radio show. I recently became a listener too. I always play it while driving on the Shuto Expressway. The host, Masaru Yamaguchi, is a street racer. He's known as Every Little Bit Warrior. Radio MCs are amazing. They just seem so cultured, don't they? Their knowledge is vast, and just listening to them talk, you can tell they're quick-witted. His hobby is reading, and he reads various books while resting at the parking area. He's a diligent person. Radio voices. The thing they always say about radio voices is like the voice and the appearance of the person you usually don't associate with each other, right? Okay. No one new here, so we're just gonna get back on the expressway and gotta make sure I select this direction. Because that is the way we want to go if we want to challenge some new folks. Wow, there are 9 members of Rings and we took down 5 of them in that one loop. Wild! We're going back out there. Boy, howdy. I feel like the only time I'm going to return to the garage is probably going to be like at the end of the stream. Probably going to be out here for as long as we need to, because we can do that. Alright, probably won't battle any other fellas this time because my tire condition is at a little over half, so we'll probably get down there sooner than later. That's always got to be an interesting feeling, right? When you have, like, nothing upcoming or anything sort of, like, urgent to do, right? You just have, like, feels like the whole world is just your oyster, right? It's got, like, this open road ahead of you. You can do whatever you wish, however you wish. Spend your time in any which way you want. It's nice to have every now and then. Who are you? And can I challenge you? You're a wanderer, aren't you? Gold license! Huh. That logo, too. Looks like a very official-looking logo. Like part of some sort of organization. Oh, and I cannot challenge you, because I do not know... have not met your conditions. Alright. We go on, then. Triangle. I am approaching, getting ever closer to it. Ah, Slide Freak is next. We go up. We're going upbound. All right. Oh, that means we're gonna be this way, huh? Okay, then I'll have to loop back around so I can, continue down that route. Sweet. Thanks for indulging me. All right. If you don't mind, I'm gonna turn around here. Excuse me, coming through. You know what I do find annoying, right? When you're like a hallway or like a thin corridor or something, right? Everyone's lined up. You have someone just like pushing their way through, right? For no other reason other than they think they can just do that. That's super annoying. It's like, bro, we have been waiting here in line for all this time. Surely they can wait in line too, right? I think that's like what some people call main character energy, right? They think they can just break the rules just because, right? They're special. Their parents told them they were special. And they've been clinging on to that ever since. There are other folks I can challenge in this direction, right? Yeah, there were. Quite a ways off, so I'm gonna be doing a bit of driving here. That's how it usually gets, doesn't it? I remember during early access when our objective was to defeat like 1 or 2 foes. So it was just like a loop of, hey, try challenging them now. And if we lose, oh well, we'll just end the day and then try again another night. They did say one of the things they added in an update was like the ability to move yourself between parking garages, but I'm wondering like how you would do that. Or if that's just like an ability that shows up later in the story and I haven't gotten there yet. Seems like a pretty convenient thing when you think about it, right? If like you're in the north side of the expressway and your opponent is on the south side, you can just like quickly go there without having to drive several minutes. As fun as that might be. Right, who are you? The Jet Black Trader? Or wait, are you Fantasia of Elevation? Are you the one who I have to challenge? Actually, I think it might be both of them. Alright, we can do one after the other. First will be Jet Black Trader, and then it will be Fantasia of Elevation. Just have to double back around for the other one. Come at me, bro! Yeah, that's right. Get crashed, son. Battle is mine for the taking. Ta-da! One down. One to go. Alright, I need to find some place to pull over so I can wait for the other guy to swing around. Is there a shoulder I can pull off towards real quick? Like maybe here? Yeah, this works, right? This will fit a car in there. People can get past me. Y'all can get past me. Don't actually do this in real life either, unless your car has like actual problems or something. Does anyone else have this problem with like driving in a city? You have someone just like parks in the street. They just stop in the middle of the street, right? They don't go off to the side. They just park in the middle. And if you just like wait for them, they just like pull their heads down and go like, go around me. It's that main character energy just like emanating again, right? It's like, I will stay here come heck or high water because I am the most important person around. Screw the rest of y'all. Alright, Fantasia of Elevation is approaching us. So we will be able to challenge them very soon. Oh, not yet. Here we go. Oh. I guess I have to be going at a certain speed to challenge them as well. Wait, was that on the front of their car? Was that Gliss? G-L-I-S-S? Or did that say something else? Can't wait to see their car in the reference section. Yeah, I think we got this. Might take a bit, but we got this. They daren't do that when I'm in my 18-wheeler, yeah. It's just a good rule of thumb in general, right? Don't mess with a truck. Essentially, just like don't go punching above your weight class. That's probably an applicable rule in many situations and in many forms. Or I guess another saying that probably works well is, you know, if you aim for the king, you best not miss. You know, if you wanna punch above your weight class, do so, but be damn sure you're gonna be able to follow through, right? You're only gonna get that one shot. Not unless they want a line badge embossed on them. How far away is the next rival? Oh, pretty far away, actually. Alright. Maybe I can, like, challenge some dudes along the way. There's a parking garage in the middle, too, so we'll be able to swap the tires out, refill our nitrous. Be all good. Alright, Melancholic Jupiter, it's you and me. Mostly me, but you get to be featured a tiny bit. Just waving back and forth, like, ah, you can't get past me, you can't get past me. And then I get past you. I'm just imagining like the shocked Pikachu face you probably have on your face right now. Like, oh no, they got past me. How dare they? My strategy was flawless. I was a genius, but oh no. Okay, yeah, we have another green triangle coming up. A little ways away, but we'll get there. can see yellow tires. The car, even at this speed, is wobbling a little bit. I can feel my controller vibrating a slight bit too. I wonder if that's like a side effect of having tires in yellow condition. Roulette guy number 3, I challenge you to a duel! Sadly, I have to head off now. Good luck racing. Alright, have yourself a good night, a good next day, Molecular Shadow Fox. Thanks for hanging out. This guy's a little combative tonight. Okay. I will defeat you all the same. Yeah, we have a lot of opponents to go through, so... Probably have to spread this out over a couple of sessions. But that's okay. More time to spend in Tokyo Extreme Racer, right? A return to form for the series, so probably want to eke out as much playtime you can get out of this, right? And also probably mean like more money and more BP for skills and parts. Since now there are like higher tiers of parts to go for, right? So we should probably save our BP. Probably shouldn't spend it willy-nilly on skills and stuff. There should be an entrance into the parking garage from this direction, right? Yeah, there it is. In we go! So, first things first, let's change our tires. And you know what, we can refill the nitrous as well. Let's get that filled up. Let's see. Alright. Provocative man. You challenged strongest mom into a battle but got ignored? Well, she is all about style. She probably decided you weren't stylish enough. Why don't you try copying the vinyl she uses? You know, the leopard print one. Just be careful how you apply it, or you'll end up looking like an Osaka auntie. So, yeah, make sure it looks stylish. Yeah, good old leopard print. That's usually the mark of someone who's just being really tacky. Unfortunately. Probably like some instances where you can make a leopard print thing work. But it'd probably have to be like something small and subtle, right? You couldn't make like a whole jacket out of it without being really tacky. Mechanic looking, man. The Shuto Expressway is buzzing for the first time in a while. When Playful Gentleman, Bloodhound, and Golden Hanya lost one after another, it put the racers there on edge, if only a few of them. But now that up-and-comer Shuo Strong and every little bit warrior have fallen, and veterans like Midnight Rose, Old Man Dark Tengu, and even Melancholy like Angel have lost, oh my god, that's a lot of orange in one dialogue box, holy moly. No crew can keep their mouths shut anymore, that's what it means. I haven't seen this kind of buzz in 4 years. Wonder if the guy at the center of it all can live up to what happened 4 years ago. I'm looking forward to finding out. Okay. I think I'm just gonna like talk to the people with the big names so we can get their conversations recorded, but when the body paint on the machine looks cool, it gets me excited. I'm aiming for an awesome paint job that no one can imitate. It's nice to have a one-of-a-kind design, right? Jungle Tequila. Oh my, you have a cute face. Want to enjoy some XXX kind of XXX with me? Come on, don't bite. Oh my. Fortunately, I have other things to do. My drive is in other locations, and so is my passion. Certainly have nothing to emit here. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're going in the direction I want to be going in. Count this up. We have 9, 16, 23, 30, 37, 46, 51, 56, 63, 69, 75. Oh my god. They just like shoved 75 new characters onto the road here. It's kind of wild. I wonder, like, what kind of algorithm they use to decide, like, who is on the road for the night. Do they just, like, pick it from a pool? It's like anyone who hasn't been defeated yet will automatically be on there, but everyone else is just, like, up to chance. And maybe they'll have, like, a mix of high-level and low-level folks. Because, like, even before, they already had, like, a ton of characters, but now it's just, like, a whole lot. Whole lot. Oh, and you know, considering that like online leaderboards aren't going to be a thing, I wonder if they're like having sort of like an unofficial leaderboard somewhere. Maybe where places where someone can record their times off the record, and you can have like an unofficial leaderboard that way. You know, back in the days before we had like online leaderboards and stuff, right? But we had the internet. People would record times and records and stuff like that way. I remember when I was still on Neopets, I think there was like this one part, I forget what it was, but it like had passwords and stuff. And I remember someone had a website like specifically for gathering those passwords. And I remember finding a password that was like entirely new and wasn't on the list at all, so I emailed the person who had the webpage and let them know, hey, there's a new password I found that worked with this one area on Neopets, it's this. And they were like, hey, thanks for that, I will put it up right away. And then I went and visited the webpage later, and there it was. There was the password I submitted, and with my credit on there, and then I felt like just such a champ. I was like, yeah, there it is, my contribution to the Neopets community right there. Kid me was so proud that day. I'm sorry, was my car farting for a moment? Just had to like let the gas out before it started racing for real. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Perspective's all back in to normal. I imagine there must be several folks out there that probably actually do first person for this game. It's be pretty fun. Also, I'm gonna go to the options real quick, see if they have vibration setting here. You see my mouth move? That was because the vibration was popping off. I guess my mic was picking it up. That wasn't like me making sounds or anything. Okay, good. They at least have a setting there that lets you just turn it the heck off. We'll be running into a number of rivals soon enough. But for now, we drive. Now, my mind went back to like the Like a Dragon races. I think like some of the games have parts where you're like driving on the highway and you gotta do stuff. At least I remember Zero, there was a segment where you weren't necessarily driving, but you were kind of like off the passenger side of the car and you had to like shoot people in other vehicles. I'm pretty sure there were like other games where they had segments where you were driving. I believe Yakuza 5 had something like that, where you were like a taxi driver and you were racing people on the highway. I was hoping I could like smack into a car or something. But yeah, that works too. If you back off, that's alright too. I can work with that. Turn green already. I need to start breaking your spirit. Nope, not yet. Not today. Oh man. Okay. They're going down. They're going down. We got this. 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 Yeah. Look at that. I'm up to 32 million now. I can't wait to see the summary for the night. I'll make money hand over fist. Okay, but now we wait. We can let Midnight a la mode pass us by. All defeated now that we've just had them for dessert. And now we're gonna have the post-dessert. Whoever the other fellow might be. Does anyone do like a midnight snack, right? Just like the middle of the night, you feel like that slight pang of hunger, so you just get like a quick bite of food. I usually just like grab a cheese slice if I have something like that. Right, just like a quick, simple piece of food I can just like shove into my mouth real quick and not feel have any regrets eating. Because, you know, you eat something like potato chips and it'll probably dwell on you for a bit, but cheese slice, it's not so bad. I'm talking like an actual cheese slice, right? Not like the Kraft single or anything like that. No, this is like proper deli cheese that's been cut up from a block. Believe me, there are people in America who also make fun of Kraft singles. We're well aware it's not like actually cheese, but you know, it's a milk product in a sliced form, so sometimes you just want to throw it out on a sandwich, right? It's fine for what it is, as long as you know, like actually treating it like cheese or the best thing there is since sliced cheese. Right, make sure to go right so I don't like accidentally cancel this battle. Okay, we're good. Definitely not as harrowing as the other guy. There we go. Symphony of the Galaxy has been silenced. Alright, who's next? I'm gonna say it's you, up here. Like I can put the crosshairs on them. Oh, my bad. Excuse me, coming through. You know what, maybe we'll stop in here real quick, just hit up this parking area. Is there any reason? Oh yeah, there's some new versus battles. Alright, yeah, we'll get in here. We'll challenge some fellas, maybe talk to some fellas as well. Rough Man. Surfing Umibozu only comes to race on weekends. I wonder what he does on weekdays. Also, he only considers four-wheel drive cars as enemies. Apparently something happened in the past and he's been holding a grudge ever since. Alright. Timid Man. The Wanderer Craftsman Manabe is a potter. Maybe that's why he's particular about shapes. He doesn't accept battles with machines that haven't been modified aerodynamically. Huh. Goggled Grin. When I wear these goggles, my concentration goes up. Don't you have a switch like that too? Wait, where are your goggles? Did you leave them in the car, perhaps? Ultimate Core. Machine specs aren't everything, that's certainly true. But of course, just having technique isn't enough. It's about refining both to a high level. It sounds simple, but there aren't many people who can actually do it. And shut down Meister. It's been a long time since we formed Nayuta, but I never thought it would become such a wonderful team where we all push each other to improve. Kind of fun what springs from small things, right? Lucky Prime. Our members each have different policies on tuning. I used to think that they'd end up meddling with each other's policies and we'd become a bland, homogenous team. But when you look inside the team, even after all these years, everyone is still blazing their own path. This is what it means to be enthusiasts, and I really like this team. Yeah. It's nice when you find someplace where you belong. Ooh, Smiley Grappler. Oh, is it me? If it's a battle, I'm up for it. My machine prides itself on balance. I'll show you there's no course I can't handle. Alright, let's show me. I'll stay focused. Hopefully, the nitrous in my tank will be sufficient to defeat this guy. Here we go. I should make that a sound clip. It's like, well, Master Chief's "Here We Go" from Halo 1. When he's about to leave on the one Pelican. I I think it was a Pelican, or was it this is like a spaceship? I can't remember. Alright, Smiley Grappler here's actually putting up a fight. It only takes one slip up, son. One slip up and suddenly you're like losing a lot of distance. There we go. The attack begins. Will Grappler be able to catch up? Or will I completely erode his spirit? Yep, you're done. Job's done. It's frustrating. I didn't expect to lose. Maybe you'll get me next time. Yep, everyone else I've challenged. Man, so they've got like a new rotation of fellas. Unpopular man. Man, I've become a total fan of Goggled Grin. She always wears goggles, but that moment where she takes them off is absolutely dazzling. What? Ski slope magic? No way, that can't be it. You haven't seen her yet? Then try taking down Snow Dancer. She should show up for revenge, being from the same hometown and all. I'd be a bit jealous, though. Have you tried taking down Snow Dancer? Mischievous man. Looks like Dark Tengu lost? To who? You know, that guy full-fledged magician everyone's talking about. Yeah, I heard it too. It was all the talk at the parking area here. I can't quite believe it, but it seems to be true. Dark Tengu probably wanted to make a move against Snake Eyes, but losing to a newcomer, that's not gonna happen now. Snake Eyes, huh? There are tons of street racers looking to get revenge on him after losing. This place might get chaotic for a while. Are you a snake as well? Just like, Snake Eyes, huh? Midnight Blue. Don't you ever hum game music and let it influence your playing, adding jump sounds and shot sounds like percussion, then transitioning from the hit sound to the game over BGM? Sometimes. In my head, though. I don't actually hum it. Curry Yellow. It's a perfect day for curry today. I'll give you a discount coupon. Come to my shop. Is that a thing that like happens a lot in Japan? Just like walk down the street, someone will give you a coupon. It's like, hey, check out my shop. Good way to get people in there. Especially if like the strategy is, you know, the coupon will get you to the regular price and, yeah. Anyways, variation of anger. I'm done. No matter how many times I'm warned or how many times I wreck my car, I can only be satisfied at 300 kilometers per hour. Well, hopefully it will end with that and not like in another way. Golden cream sauce. My French cuisine seems to get a bit spicy the day after I lose a battle. Some customers apparently come expecting that. Really, it's unconscious though. You're just like subconsciously adding more spice to your mixture. Man, I can get that. An intelligent looking maid. Have you ever had an accident on the Shuto Expressway? Unfortunately, I had one the other day, and I'm quite upset with myself about it. Actually, that day, another store staff was absent, so I had to help out on short notice. So I drove there in my work clothes, the spade outfit. The sleeve got caught in the gear shift, and I hit the divider at the Hamazaki Bashi JCT. Luckily, I wasn't injured, so I'm fine. Well, the car, it belongs to the manager, so it seems it's being repaired. Unfortunate. It's unfortunate when your clothes get you into a predicament, right? Oh man. That's why you got... Sometimes it just happens, you know? Sometimes, like, you can't quite switch outfits, and unfortunately your outfit proves to be more of a hindrance, you know? You're like a prisoner in your own clothes, or something like that. Alright. Yeah, I probably need a nitrous refill. Go ahead and buy that. And go back out here. Alright, just gotta make sure I'm going in the right direction to challenge some fools. Yep, we're going the right way. Nope, I wanted to actually re-enter. Yeah, okay. We're good. Let's go. Okay. Alright, I think I'm probably like battle those 5 foes that along that path, and then that'll probably be it, right? That'll probably do it. We've had ourselves a pretty long, satisfying run out here. It is nice, right? You remember how, like, early on you would have to just, like, hop back after your tires completely give out because, you know, Your resources were depleted and you had no way to refill them, and refilling them was expensive anyway. But now we're at a point in the game where that kind of stuff is trivial, so really the night only ends when we deem it. So, you know, if we really wanted to, we could just like drive out here forever, right? We could keep on building up that win streak, keep on making credits hand over fist, and BP for that matter, but you know, we all have our limits, yeah. Make a little extra on the side with these near misses as well, right? Seems like the requirement for a near miss in this game is pretty strict. You have to be like pretty close to the card. I mean, they call it a near miss for a reason, so I get it, but I wonder if there's like a cooldown to it. Definitely not a cooldown to it, because I feel like I was getting near misses in quick succession, but it's meant to be like a little extra bonus, I imagine. It's not supposed to be something you can like reasonably make money off of, which is why the payout is so low. I have to wonder, are those 5 guys ahead of me going to split up? Because if they are, then maybe we'll defeat fewer guys and then call it. If they all, say, go on the interlude, then that would be pretty sweet. Alright, here we go. We're approaching number 1, the 4-star driver. Oh no. Are you a rideshare driver, perhaps? Sometimes rideshare drivers probably deserve more respect than they usually get. Then again, you could probably say that for like most public service workers. Anyone who has like a forward-facing job probably have to put up with like a lot of crap. Certainly a lot more than they should reasonably put up with. That's why I try to be nice and cordial whenever I have to interact with them, you know. Least I can do is not make their day worse. That's what I always say. Now, if nothing else, I can at least just be an unremarkable fixture of their day, you know. Someone they'll quickly forget about as they go on with doing other stuff. Gunpei marriage? Is that what that is? Interesting. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of bios to go through as well, I just realized. Oh no. Oh god, what's going on? Oh man. Got absolutely wrecked there. What happened? That's okay. They're close by, so I can challenge them pretty quickly, right? Oh, the other guys went in this direction too. Okay. Where are you? Did I hit you so hard you got like knocked into next week or something? Or just like on a part of the road where I can't reach you anymore. Just like glitched into another part or something. Or are you ahead of me? Is that it? I shouldn't have been waiting for you because you're ahead of me. Yeah, that's definitely it. Man, I really messed some people up there. Whew. Oh wait, apparently I'm also going the wrong way. Whoops. Uh-oh. I want to be going in the other direction, so I need to switching sides here. Would this be where I would do that? Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. I think we're back on track, y'all. Huh. Well, I did mess myself up, didn't I? Okay. Do I need a tire refill? I think I'm... Yeah, you know what? May as well. It's only 35,000, and if I'm challenging, like, 5-ish opponents, I'll probably need it. We're almost full on nitrous, so we probably don't need to refill that. Yeah, come out this way. Is it just me, or does, like, load time a little bit longer? Feels like it's just long enough that you notice it. That being said, it's still pretty quick, right? It's not like you're sitting here for like a full minute or something, so there's that. Okay, I need to make sure I challenge the right guy that's coming up. I think it's gonna be like the first one who has an icon showing up. Table manners. It's okay. Still behind them. Oh no, they're pulling ahead. They're in hurt range. Hey, get back here, you son of a... Okay. Within striking distance. Yeah, that's right. Now it's my turn. Turning the tables. Yeah! You had me use a lot of nitrous, though. Okay. Someone else I could challenge on this list? Okay. Yeah, it was, Junpei marriage. Alright. So I guess blue triangle is undiscovered, yellow triangle is you've discovered them and they haven't been defeated yet. Alright, yeah, this one I'm just gonna reverse so we can encounter them more quickly. Excuse me, coming through, excuse me, coming through. Don't actually do this at home, folks. Probably drive in the opposite direction and encounter them earlier, but I'm lazy. If only I'd been able to take them out the first time, I wouldn't have had to do this. Okay. I can pull off here. There they go. And here we go to challenge them for the second time and hopefully the last time. Hopefully this little nitrous will carry me through. As long as I don't get like a crazy pile up like I did that other time, I should be okay. Yeah, wow, look at that. Annihilated. I say this, my win streak is all the way back down, so I'm only making like pennies for every win now. badges in this direction, so hopefully our final 2 opponents won't require a lot of nitrous to defeat. I suppose that would be normally be a good point to kind of cap things off if you get your win streak broken. Nice time for an intermission, right? Because when you're in a hot streak, it's hard to stop, you know? You're like, oh man, each new battle could potentially get me like more and more cash. How could I not stop, you know? Sometimes you just, they're going in different directions. Frick me. Alright, we're just doing the one then. We're just gonna battle Step Up Winner, and that's gonna be the Knight. I don't have that much nitrous left anyway, so. Not be a bad idea. Oh, okay, sure. Wildly swing around. Yeah, that's okay. Got this, baby. So good right now. Oh. Damn! Well, we were good. My own hubris got the better of me. Fuck! Wow! Pretty much the kind of opponent where if you let them get ahead of you, they're gonna get way ahead of you. You gotta beat them out of the gate. Otherwise, you're not gonna beat them. That's why they have the big swings. They're trying to block you as they build up their speed and become uncatchable. Alright. Hopefully second verse will be better than the first. Just need to hope they smack into something. Or I can defeat them before the gap becomes too small. Whew! Alright, there we go. Yeah, there's no guys on here for quite a while, so I think this is a good point to kind of break things off, right? We're gonna go back to the garage, check out this boss-ass summary. Oh my god! So I can be a full-fledged magician or a rule-breaking outlaw. But now that you know, we can switch names at our leisure. Maybe I'll pick this up, right? We can take that. Get some new, new affixes and prefixes. Yeah, let's look over this summary real quick, right? Look at this big old track record. Only 3 losses out of 41 wins for the night. And out of all of that, I can shift myself over here. Yeah. Good amount of money from clean cornering, a bit more from first attack. A big purse for like just the base win from the rivals, and a whole lot for the combo bonus, and a lot for the long run also. And look, even with all the nitro refills and the tire swaps we did, it still only reached 6 figures, right? And overall, we made 18 million points for a total of 35,000, or 35 million, sorry. As for the BP, we got 470 for the first victory and 16 for defeating some old rivals, which puts us at 486 and 665 total. 665, the neighbor of the beast. 665, the neighbor of the beast. Alright, let's go back to the garage. Oh yeah, they have this now, right? Day 64 to day 65. 2 months. 2 months of in-game time on the Shuto Expressway. Oh, that's a special title. Okay, so we can't swap, we can't interchange them like we can here. Alright, it's back to full-fledged magician. Oh, nope, I don't want to do that. Because I wanted to go to reference, because we got like a whole lot of bios, a whole lot of new bios to go through, right? Like we got a lot of old ones to go through as well. I think we can probably do everything without a green check mark next to them. And then maybe we'll check out the other ones. Although, given like the number of teams that are still kind of locked away, I have to assume there will be like one more chapter with new teams, and then we'll probably either reach a finale or a rematch, right? That's how it'll probably go. Okay, let's start here. Meteor Yosuke. Oh, I need to move over as well. Let me do that. An opinionated old-timer and advisor who has been with Ring since the era of the previous leader. Although Lone Jackal consults him about successors, he has no intention of becoming the leader himself. He strongly sympathizes with the team's philosophy, maintaining a lightly tuned car focused on body rigidity while continually honing his skills. To uphold the team's pride, he stands as a barrier to challenges, but believes that the moment you lose your composure, defeat is certain, and knows when to step back. Know your limits. Yosuke Arai, you're a restaurant clerk. The conversation like, oh, okay. Yeah, because we haven't encountered them in the parking garage. Tuner Hamada. The oldest member of the team, he is a close confidant of Lone Jackal. Renowned more as a private tuner than a street racer, he provides teammates with setups tailored to their personalities, but often experiments excessively on his own car, resulting in less speed. He receives tuning requests from outside the team, often leading to the exchange. Oh, you're a car shop, right? No, it's a curry shop, which has become a running joke. Ha, like a sitcom. Yeah, you're a curry shop owner, so I think I need to move my model. It's a little off-center. Silver Angel, the only woman on the team, known as the spoiled princess for her straightforward and blunt remarks to everyone. Despite the age difference, she has a sibling-like relationship with Tuner Hamada. She is determined to achieve her goals, and her steadily accumulated driving skills have reached a high level. After graduating from university and switching to a Z34, she has shown significant improvement in strength and speed, though she relies entirely on Tuner Hamada for tuning. An office lady. Are those boots? Boots you're wearing? Boots in the business suit? I can dig it. Asura. Once in charge of mentoring young members, but Mina Bird and Rainbow Domino are now growing independent. He smiles wryly when he loses to them, saying, "You've improved." His car is optimized for steering with thorough weight reduction, performing exceptionally well on the corner-heavy C1. He struggled with cross-drive transmission, shifting for a while, but is gradually overcoming this problem. His high leadership skills help maintain the overall team performance. Akihiro Goto, and you're a printing company employee. Oh. Mina Bird. Nicknamed Mina Bird for his habit of repeating what he learns aloud to deepen understanding. He has a hard time remembering things, although he is told the same things over and over again. Though slow to grasp, he makes steady progress in mastering skills. His skills, honed under Asura's guidance, have surpassed his mentors, but he remains humble and grateful. He actively runs with teammates to learn their techniques, and his car is torque optimized with RE, rotary engine, side port processing. Mitamura Jin. Oh, you're also a printing company employee. Ah, I see. Okay, the connection is there. ASF. Oh, all we fought there is Dancing Rabbit. Her mother was a former racer on the Shuto Expressway, and she has been interested in cars since childhood. A junior of dancing heroine, she became deeply enamored with her intense driving style after witnessing it firsthand, and joined the team to follow in her footsteps. Her own driving is more stability-focused, and she has a unique flair for strategic maneuvering against opponents. Her car is meticulously maintained, and she is currently exploring tuning options under the guidance of Boss of New Circular Rock. Yuko Arai, you're a university student. Huh. That livery, though, that feels very 90s to me. I don't know why. Feels like the kind of thing you would see on a cup, right? On like those paper cups that are like stacked up next to a water cooler. Something like that. Tokyo jungle. White Fox. Rejecting the family business, he was disowned and became virtually alone. He doesn't mind and indulges even more in racing, embracing his newfound freedom. His entertainer spirit shines through as he continuously researches how to make grip driving more flamboyant. Despite his ongoing financial struggles, he enjoys figuring out what he can do with what he has. His family's expectation that he would eventually return home in desperation seems unlikely to come true. Oh, I see the number of profiles up there. You see that? 232 out of 457. Holy moly. It's essentially like a second half of the game. We went through one half and now we're going through the other half. We might be here for a bit. Toshiki Nagarikawa. Or Izakaya owner. Ah, that's right. Live your best life. Live it for yourself. Don't live it for others. Oh! Okay. Are those orange dots on over there now because we have these conversations here that we haven't checked out yet? Oh man. If only there were like some way to go mark all as red, that would be nice. Salty Dog. Convinced White Fox to leave his family home in Osaka, strengthening their bond. He frequently visits White Fox's store in his private life. As a sports instructor, he also takes care of the team's physical condition as all members are in their 30s and some have gained weight. He regularly gathers a team at his gym for workouts, a caring task that's possible because of the members' homes are concentrated near Tokyo. Oh, that's pleasant. So you're a gym owner, right? Or a sports instructor, that works. Katsuaki Mizushima. Slide Freak. After transferring to the Tokyo headquarters, he started driving on the Shuto Expressway and now knows the course better than anyone. He has mastered all forms of drifting, power, brake, and acceleration. But after the leader found out, he sealed off all his drifting techniques and focused solely on grip driving. However, rumors among some street racers about seeing Io drifting have reached his ears. While he subtly investigates, the reason he forbids himself from drifting remains a mystery. Oh no. Limiting your power level like that? Noriaki Higashi, your computer shop employee. Is like the ratio of people who own like a personal business just like higher in Japan? But it's pretty rad if it is. The cold hand of corporations hasn't completely taken over just yet. Racing Blue Wave. He finally got a long-desired girlfriend, ending his long history of being single, but his joy was short-lived. She didn't understand his love for cars, and it turned out she was two-timing him. He was in shock for a while, but managed to recover with the encouragement from Slide Freak. He decisively broke up with his girlfriend and decided to focus solely on racing. He switched to a new machine and is working on weight reduction, though there are still many areas to refine. Koji Takei, and you're a pet shop owner. Very nice, very nice. I'm probably gonna have to go through these later so I can exhaust the dialogue dots so you can know for certain who's new around here. Table manners. He is now a famous head waiter managing the hall. Known car enthusiasts appreciate his explanations, comparing the taste of dishes to cars. He skillfully handles situations where the owner inadvertently challenges customers to battles. The team has undergone a mindset change to not only focus on victories, but also on how they win. And he strives to improve along with his teammates. He always aims for gentlemanly driving in battles and likes the Z34 he switched to, aligning with the restaurant owner. Yeah, you're a head waiter. That's Tsutomu Kagawa. Yokohama's Romani Conti. A skilled sommelier working at La Liberté who has won awards and competitions. In addition to his wine expertise, he has extensive car knowledge. He can identify high-level street racers at a glance and actively challenges them to battles. In a team dominated by sports machines, his use of a sedan is unconventional, but his dynamic driving style makes him respected by the owner. He never drives recklessly and displays the sophisticated demeanor of a sommelier in his driving. Yeah, Shuhei Kijima. I only got the classy look on him, right? Just a classy schemer. Midnight à la mode. A young pâtissier at La Liberté, creating desserts that can be considered art. His artistic sense extends to racing, where his driving mesmerizes opponents. Though he received offers from top restaurants, he chose to stay at La Liberté and continue racing. As a testament to his commitment, he practices thoroughly between work shifts, honing his skills. His overtaking technique is superb, earning high praise from other members. Hiroyuki Sake, you're a pastry chef. 4-star driver. Formerly a chef at La Liberté, he married a waitress who was also a team member, and then now run a small French restaurant together. A restaurant is more of a folksy place and is popular with regulars from his La Liberté days. He focuses on stability, lowering the front and rear suspension and stiffening the spring rate. The setup tends to understeer, but he compensates by braking before corners. I do like this transition from backstory to, okay, this is what their machine is all about, and this is how they tuned it, and what their stats entail. Pierre Tanaka, and yes, you are an owner chef. Owner chef, alright. Interesting order of words. Alright, Genpei marriage. From an old family-run Japanese restaurant, he aspired to French cuisine during his student days and decided to become a sommelier, leading to major fallout with his father. After graduating from vocational school, he left home and now works as a garçon at La Liberté while studying for his sommelier qualification. Influenced by Yokohama's Romani Conti, he entered the racing world. His car remains stock, but his driving shows a natural talent. Toru Yamazaki, you're a waiter. And now changing stage. Oh, poor dude's here. Rising Bear, a popular writer not only about cars, but also active in a wide range of genres, such as gourmet and movies. The beloved car, which was restored to a like-new condition after being passed down from a senior, is still going strong thanks to regular maintenance. Known for precise driving, he is always taking corners on almost the same line in battles. His persistent driving that never gives up, no matter how far behind, is said to reflect his work style of holding on to his interview subjects and not letting go. Yep, Naoya Tamura, and you're a writer. Also, liveries, pretty sick. Pink Lily. At the age of 40, his daughter, born with his wife who is 15 years younger, is now 7 years old and attending elementary school. The team he once belonged to was considered the strongest on the highway, but was crushed by Snake Eyes 4 years ago. All the members at that time have since left the Shuto Expressway. He continues to race to honor a promise made with the former leader who started the team and shared a dream with him, using the same blocking tactics to break opponents' spirits after taking the lead. Kazunari Yuri, you're a printing company employee. Huh. Are you all like part of the same printing company, perhaps? Dainty Monster. 4 years into her tenure at the editorial department, she has grown into a competent editor and serves as good role model for her juniors. During her early days, she was often scolded by the editor-in-chief, Phantasmal Phoenix, for her mistakes, but now she notices and addresses her juniors' errors before they become problems. This cautious personality is reflected in her steady racing style, rarely making major mistakes. However, in both her work and her racing, she would benefit from adopting a bolder approach, one unafraid of making her mistakes to further improve. Yep, Yu Momoi, an editor. Next is Digital Killer. While he is skilled at handling cars, he is not good with computers. Hence the name. Due to the nature of his work, he couldn't avoid them and finally decided to attend computer classes. Being prideful makes it difficult for him to ask others for help, causing him to struggle. His tuning is also self-taught, leading to frequent machine troubles. He used to be faster, but has since been overtaken by junior members, causing him considerable internal anxiety. Hopefully you'll be able to sort yourself out, right? Hiroichi Tono, you're a deputy editor. Next is Nayuta. Step-up winner. He dislikes the increased car weight and stress on the body, striving for the fastest machine through lightning. Despite joining the team to demonstrate his theories, he often clashes with other members due to his beliefs. On a day of severe weather, his extremely lightened machine was hit by a fierce gust from the sea, resulting in an unbelievable crash. Though he miraculously escaped unharmed, his beloved car was totaled. Yet he hasn't given up on lightning. This time he's also utilizing aerodynamics to refine his machine. Make sure it stays grounded, huh? You're a boutique employee, Shinpei Kazuma. Now smiley Grockler. A skilled salesman with an archaic smile, he incorporates each member's ideas and advice in a balanced way, driving the team's highest quality machine. As the team's members grow, so does the completion level of his car, making him a benchmark for the overall potential of Nayuta. He is also a practitioner of the Shorinji Kempo, with excellent reflexes, stamina, and sharp pedal work, making his driver specs extremely high. The Takamasa Suzuki, you're a salesman. Next up, Jet Black Trader from Cool Energy. Despite achieving significant success as a stockbroker, he neglected his family, leading to a divorce. The void in his heart is gradually being filled by driving his machine and getting his hands dirty with oil. When he first started driving on the Shuto Expressway, he was so engrossed in the battles that he became a little out of touch with his company, but he has now come out as a street racer and has regained a good relationship with them. At least he has a good relationship somewhere, huh? Yep. Teruyuki Atsukawa, your stockbroker. Probably be like the protagonist of one of those movies where you have like all the business success, but then suddenly like something happens and you wake up in like an alternate timeline where like a family man, and suddenly you got like the joy of family, and then you have to decide, oh no, do you want your old life of just being like the hottest shot around, or do you want this like nice little cozy family life? Depending on the time period, the decision might be different. Family business. All we have is innocent lady. Disgusted with a father who neglected the family and a mother who only nagged and complained, she started living alone when she entered university, spending her days playing around. To get back at a street racer ex-boyfriend who dumped her, she joined their team at her grandfather's suggestion. Ooh, grandfather. As the family time increased, she began to recognize her immaturity, improving her relationship with her parents. She easily gets infatuated and fell in love at first sight with her father's subordinate, Perfect Darling. With her grandfather's support, her persistent efforts paid off, leading to marriage. And that's why you have like that mobster logo. Oh boy. Misuzu Takahara, you're a housewife. Livery's alright though, I like it. Kinda looks like a 90s business card, but still pretty neat. Alright, Road Concerto, Symphony of the Galaxy. A conducting student at the same music university as Fantasia of Elevation. Born into a family of renowned musicians, she's the hardworking type who's been honing her craft since childhood. Suddenly scouted by alumnus Concerto of Nebula, she made her Shuto Expressway debut without knowing left from right. Despite that, her earnest and competitive nature has quickly brought her to prominence. With her strong fixation on engine sounds, she chose the VTEC-powered EK9. They say she can gauge an opponent's skill just by listening to their engine. Haruki Hirokawa. Yep, you're a music college student. Fantasia of Elevation. A piano major at a music college. With a carefree and whimsical personality, she possesses an innate driving sense. Once she grips the wheel, her technique astounds even veteran drivers as she effortlessly maneuvers through corners. She has a crush on Symphony of the Galaxy and eager joins the team when invited. However, she lacks any car knowledge and leaves everything about her machine to others. She drives behind based on instinct rather than victory. Well, I hope you find what you're looking for. Hope you get what you want. Chiemi Suda. Yeah, you're also magic. Oh, you're the one with the Gliss livery. Gliss. Oh, is that like a glissando? I think that's like a musical term, right? I forget specifically what you're supposed to do in a glissando, but yeah, alright. Harrison Chop. Namiyoke Politics. He was inspired by the leader Nisha Shigahori Justice, who wanted to take a gamble in Tokyo by giving up his job, so he took a long vacation to join him. In the share house, he organizes big takoyaki parties on holidays, inviting the neighbors. His cooking skills and charm have won over the local children and housewives. Recently, their husbands have also shown interest in cars, but he refrains from pushing it too much to avoid upsetting the wives. Takoyaki, though. I can't remember if I've had some before. I do want to try it out, though. Fried octopus ball sounds pretty delicious. Kuniharu Kobayashi. Oh, you're a security guard. Keeping the peace. Tempo General. Being a free-spirited part-timer, he readily agreed to Nishina Gahori's Justice's proposal for a Tokyo expedition. Living in the share house has reduced his living expenses, which he is pleased about. However, he often skips his assigned tasks and gets reprimanded. More easygoing than the other members, he frequently enjoys sightseeing alone. When he climbed Mount Takao, he laughed and said, "It's 100 times more tiring than Mount Tempo." Hey, you're a part-timer. Takemasa Nakanishi. Sakai Victory. He requested a transfer to the Tokyo branch of the hardware store he works at, which was approved, so he decided to join the team. Being the most cautious member of the team, he was prepared to leave if risked his job. He uses company housing instead of joining the share house with the other team members. He also uses a separate rented garage for his machine. His machine must be perfect, and he cannot leave it in an environment where others might touch it in his absence. Guess I can get it. Katsusoshi Izu, a hardware store clerk. Yeah, you got a pretty sick livery. Alright, Tsubori True. He quit his job at a printing company in Osaka and found a new job at a printing company in Tokyo. Convenient. Currently living in the team's share house, he plans to settle in Tokyo and is looking for an apartment. Having always admired Tokyo, this expedition was a great opportunity for him. His only regret is Koshien, the stadium where the Japan National High School baseball tournament is held. As a baseball enthusiast, he frequently visited the stadium in the scorching heat to watch high school baseball with shaved ice in hand. He misses those days, but he plans to take long vacations to visit his family in Osaka. I too have a place that I really liked to be at and wish to maybe go back to eventually, although I'll probably try to find a different place to live at, because the old place I lived at went to crap, apparently. Sami Okubo. Yes, you are a print shop employee. Wow. Quite hardcore print shop employee. It's like a physical print shop. Do you like run a large printing press, perhaps? Alright, Shiomi Bashi Cowboy. He used to love wearing a 10-gallon hat and leather vest, but stopped after being mistaken for a fan of a certain comedian. He was fortunate to be transferred to a thriving store in Tokyo just when they requested help. In a share house, he occasionally serves his proud homemade dishes to the members. When asked for feedback, they say his taste is American, leaving him unsure if it's a compliment. Recently, Sentai Silver visited the store and they bonded over their mutual love for meat. Is he serving like grilled steak or something? Yuki Makimura, steakhouse clerk. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it's probably like grilled steak or something. Okay, I think we have like one wanderer to check out. Was it Stormstream or was it? Something conversation stuff. Where is Raspberry? There we go, Raspberry Kiss. A woman who skyrocketed to success as an actress after starting her career as a gravure idol following an interview with a car magazine, A True Cinderella Story. Now in her 30s, her beauty shines even brighter. She used to prefer flashy cars with aero kits, but recently she has been focusing on lightweight modifications for better performance, particularly favoring cars with carbon hoods. Her reputation in the acting industry seems to reflect in her racing. During times when her shows have low ratings, her driving tends to become rough. Won't battle unless your body is tuned to level 2 or higher. Oh, okay, it's just a body mod. I get it. Yep, Shiho Yasui. You're an actress. Unaffiliated. Obviously. God, the Wanderers list has expanded. Okay. So a good number of these extra profiles are wanderers. Number of bosses too. Oh my. Okay, a lot of bosses. Does that mean we'll have like one chapter that's just like all bosses and you gotta like take them down one after another? Oh man. Exciting times. Let's see. Actually, let me check the perks list real quick. I don't think I've unlocked the next tier of tunes. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I can... Okay, yeah, I need to defeat Steelheart. Unlock condition, question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh! All of these... Oh, okay, so they require different bosses. Huh. Except for this one, it requires 3 of them. Oh! I think about it. Are some of the, like, the new profiles like the old people, but now they're driving new vehicles, right? Like how we have, like, Roulette Guy V3, but these guys have, like, a different title to them. Is that like the direction that plot's gonna take? Okay. I think I've tuned everything as far as I can for this car for now, so... Until I get, more of those tuning parts unlocked. That's where I will stand. Alright, gonna save. So I think that's been a pretty good night of racing and looking over profiles. No major progress, but we did make a little progress in each area, right? We got a good number of teams, like, halfway defeated. Got a couple more that we still have yet to find. Yeah, look at that map. There's still a good number of question marks out there, a good number of racers to discover. But we will have to discover those next week. Because I'm forgetting X is the enter course, because we're going to exit this game because I saved. Unsaved progress will be lost, that's fine. I've already saved everything here. Yep. Okay, we're gonna go over to the chat screen. Gonna